Israel Allen, Director of Education for PTA Global, the PTA Global. I am here with you. I'm so excited about this next topic. We're talking about training clients, but we are bringing the fun in functional, baby. So let's dive right into it. How to keep our clients motivated, engaged, and craving our training sessions. So we're going to talk about play. That's right, right? You're never too old to play. So we specifically are looking at play that is going to have some sort of intense exercise component, heart rate variability to it, right? That is going to have a high, then maybe a low, but also something that is usually going to have something with someone else other than yourself, right? So playing by yourself is not that much fun. Watch it, careful. So playing with others, again, in a social environment, group environment, or it can just be a trainer and client, right? So again, we're looking for that type of connection with play, and then also play that matches our social style or essentially Mo style, right? So again, if I'm not very competitive and you're making me compete and there's always a win and loss and I'm more of a progressive or kind of an expressive type personality, I may see that as very threatening and that play may not be enjoyable. So again, I need to match the play based upon their style, and that way there's going to be enjoyment. Okay, so there's going to be an intensity component to it, there's going to be a bonding component to it, and then there's going to be an enjoyment component to it. Those are the three very important ingredients in order to elicit the positive hormone release that we want and the positive synaptic connections that we absolutely want with exercise and habit forming. So again, when clients have more fun, they will want more, and more is good for business, right? So again, if you've seen a movie that you just want to keep going back and seeing over and over and over again, that's pretty good for the movie business, right? So it's the same thing with your personal training sessions, right? When they crave your sessions more than they crave pizza, more than they crave ice cream, more than they crave Netflix, right? Whenever they're stressed, that's a pretty good sign that you're going to do pretty good in session service and client retention as well, right? And referrals and everything else that comes with that. So I want you to get very specific here on some examples. So again, thinking about progressive versus traditional. So again, you're progressive for anyone that is maybe new to social styles or Mo styles in PTAG. We talk about Mo styles being your progressive, your traditional, or your hybrid. So again, we're going to look at two very specific styles. Your progressive is going to be your expressive personality. They're your high fivers, they're your chatty Cathys. They're the ones that love a lot of functional, a lot of BOSU, a lot of multi-directional type stuff, and a lot of variety, right? I don't like the same exercise twice in a row. That's going to be your progressive type person. So again, you know your clients. You probably have that person's name in your head right now, right? Your traditionals are going to be more of your cut and dry. A lot of times your executives are your drivers, right? Your driver type personalities that are they would be fine with like a machine circuit or bench, squat, deadlift, right? Lat pull down. Those are going to be more of your traditional movers. They want things that are comfortable, that are known, but they also like to compete. Okay, so things that are very goal based are going to be good for them. There's a start, a finish, there's a win, there's a loss. Some sort of competitive challenge like that. So just run it through those filters as we look at these. So balloons, again, balloons are a lot of fun. They're different and people aren't used to training with them. So again, it's got that new factor. So you can do a lot of different things with balloons. You can do like partner balloon hits where you're back and forth as you're doing squats, as you're doing lunges, as you're doing side lunges, right? As you're doing hops, right? Kind of like a volleyball type deal. There's a lot of fun things you can do with balloons. And then because they're kind of hard to get, your hand around and they kind of move, again, there's going to be an agility component, a quickness component, and a proprioceptive component to training with balloons too. So they're not just for fun and not just for clowns. They actually are very very beneficial for not only the fun factor but also for the training factor. So you can, again, if you ever tried to dribble a balloon, it's a little bit challenging, but again, the challenge is fun at the same time. So you can do something like that. Relays where you're doing like a forward and back relay, kind of agility type stuff. Those tend to be pretty good, especially if you got athletes. Those are things that they should be doing anyway. But again, add some components to that, a Viper or a med ball or something like that to kind of make it silly. where maybe you have them do some med ball slams or some med ball tosses at each station. Again, have fun with it. It's a form of play. It's a form of agility. You're having fun. Burpee ladders, so really any kind of speed ladder type drill. Those, I would say, I mean, there's definitely plenty of speed ladder drills that you can have for progressives, especially when you're moving in different planes of motion. You have them rotating, you have them side to side, you have them doing jumping jacks or whatever in between. But yeah, again, speed ladder is going to be a great form of play. Partner-based exercises, right? So partner pushes, partner pulls, partner where you're interweaving your hands and squatting, partner med ball passes, partner tug of war, right? Anything that you can do to engage your client as a trainer and just have a ton of fun is always going to be a win, okay? Dodgeball, again, example here, great for in groups. So at the end, like the last 5 to 10 minutes of a group training session, actually having them do a fun version of dodgeball. Again, please no med balls heavier than 8 pounds. And face shots means we cancel your agreement and send you home, right? So be smart about this. Again, dodgeball can be a lot of fun with the balloons, right? Because most of the time balloons aren't going to hurt people. So again, just be smart about that. But again, it's a lot of fun. It's nostalgic, makes people feel like being a kid again. And who doesn't love that? And the last would be like a mirror drill. So that's basically like a you do it, I do it, type deal. It's like, okay, if I do a lunge to the right with the left hand up, then you have to do a lunge to the right with the left hand up, right? So we're trying to mirror each other's movement patterns back and forth, and I'll go first, you have to do it, then you go first, then I have to do it, type deal. So again, just a fun way, being the mirror drill to again play, have some intensity, bond, right? That social bonding component, and then again have the enjoyment component. That'll help to reignite, re-engage your sessions, mix it up a little bit, put the fun in functional, and have fun training, because it's important when you have fun, because when you have fun, your clients have fun. If you ain't having fun, your client probably isn't having fun either, right? So this is important for you to mix it up, so to keep you engaged, but it's also important to keep your client engaged. So have fun training. Hopefully this helps, and we'll talk to you next time.